YouTube decided I'm no longer allowed to use the music in my intro, so now, until I find another one, you're stuck with my voice.
What is up, guys? This is Lintheo coming at you with a deck profile of my zombie deck that you will have seen, or hopefully seen, in the live duel videos that I did over Christmas. Now, I've had a lot of people who have been asking for the deck profile, so here it is. So I'm going to get straight into it. Really enjoy playing with zombies. I actually only built the deck kind of while I was at my mate's, and yeah, it was just I've always loved them. It's actually one of my favourite decks, but I haven't really haven't showcased it at all on my channel. But now Mizuki's gone to 3, Plague's gone to 3, I feel like this is the time. So we'll get into it. So we've got 3 in Mizuki, one of the newly kind of unlimited cards. Such a good card, you know, you can ditch it, you can do whatever you want with it, it's just the boss. Then we have 2 Plague Spreaders. I only play 2, I know it's at 3, and some people say you should play 3, because why the hell not? But I have space constraints, and the amount of times using it, you know, with Book Alive, Zombie Master, use its actual effect, and with Burial as well, it's quite surprising that I just find 3 a little bit cloggy. And while it is nice to have access to the tuner, I can easily get it, so, you know. Then we have 2 Zombie Master. Zombie Master is just such a good card. I really like it at 2. Don't really need to say much about that, to be honest. Then we have the 2 Pyramid Turtles. This is just to kind of, if it's plays going a little bit slow or you just want to grab something, you can kind of just have that, and also the 1 Goblin Zombie. They're kind of like the slower cards in the variant. Reason for having just 1 Goblin Zombie is this is a bit of a faster build than what most people see. So yeah, that is the reason. But Goblin Zombie, so good. So the mini Lightsworn engine, as you always do with zombies, we have 2 Lilas and a Raikou. Don't really need to say much about it. The Lilas are really good. Just bait out that back row because, you know, you don't really care about Lila, and yeah, it's really nice. So then going kind of into a couple of the boss monsters, we have 1 Gauze, because you don't really play that much back row. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, because it's light and dark variant. The King, Blackluster Soldier, and 1 Dark Arm Dragon. All these really easy to use. Dark Arm Dragon's like ridiculously abusive in this deck, just because you can control the graveyard really easily. And then we have 3 Malicious. These are the only Destiny heroes that I do play. Reason being, I just think the Destiny engine is very, very luck based. Obviously Lightsworn's exactly the same, but I just like 3 Malicious because it is incredibly abusive in this deck, and yeah, that's about it. And then an interesting one is the 4 dragons, well, the 2 dragons, sorry. That is terrible, isn't it? I'm sorry. Yeah, so these are a really nice addition to this deck. I really, really, really like how these work. Basically, you banish the opposite of its kind of like type. So, for example, you attribute. Sorry. So, to get out of this, you just banish a light, banish a dark, and it's just a free summon. They're just really, really good. It helps with your synchro plays. It helps if you want to do your XYZ plays. You know, if you want to get a Malicious or a Plague Spreader in the grave, it's really easy to do because you can just go special summon this and normal summon a special another one, whatever, and just go into Larval Chain, and times are good, man. And then 1 Armageddon Knight. I'm testing out the Armageddon Knight. Working well, so I do like it. The reason being, you can ditch the Plague, you can ditch the Malicious, you can ditch like a light or a dark just for your Chaos plays or your Dragon, and yeah, I find it really versatile, so I quite like it. So then going on to the spells, we have DDR, which is Different Dimension Reincarnation. Really cool card, really, really do like this card. It's working very, very well. If you don't know what it does, basically discard a card, discard 1 card, and then select one of your remove from play monsters, and special summon in tap position. Basically, consider it like Premature Burial for the outer play. Really, really nice. You can get back your Malicious, you can get back anything that you've banished. You can strategically do it with like BLS Chaos Sorcerer. You can banish some of your bigger monsters and then bring them back straight away. It's also good to ditch the Malicious and the Plague that you inevitably draw. Then we have the 2 MST, just because it's MST and it's back row format. The 1 OBS, we have Mind Control. We have 1 Book of Life. I can only find space for 1. Dark Hole, Allure of Darkness, Burial from Different Dimension, Charge of Light Brigade, and last one is Foolish Burial. Mind Control, just because we can do Synchro plays and XYZ plays, so it's really good. Book of Life, because it's a nice card to have, you know, Free Monster Reborn. Dark Hole, Allure, Burial, Charge, and Foolish. Don't really need to say much about them if I'm completely honest, because that's that, and they work ridiculously well in the deck. And then going on to traps, I only play 4. We have 2 Breakthrough Skill, because, you know, you do milling and it's just a good card to have in my opinion. I do like it. And 2 Phoenix Wing Blasts. Now these have been working very well. Same ideal behind this with DDR. The fact that you can pitch your malicious, you can pitch the zombies you want in the grave or whatever, just works really well. And it's a very annoying trap to go up against. So working very well, I do like it. So that is a main deck of 40 cards. Then going on to the extra deck, we have 1 Stardust Dragon for level 8. So we have 1 Void Ogre Dragon, Shien on crack. We have 1 Scrap Dragon. We have a red Archfiend Dragon. Pulled it from my ulti collection. 1 Dark End Dragon, sorry. 1 Crimson Blader, and 1 Colossal Fighter. I do realise that is a lot of 8s. There are 7 of them there. But it's because you can go into them so many times, you can go into whatever you want depending on the situation. Colossal Fighter is there for the Bujin matchup, because if you go up against, you know, you're going to punch into a Yamato, you get cranes, you're like, oh, okay, well, at least I still have a monster. And it's just good. So, you know, I do like it. Crimson Blade is standard. Dark End Dragon for those things, you know, those annoying monsters you just want to get rid of. You can send it, so it's quite nice. Red Archfiend Dragon for power, Scrap Dragon for, you know, tactical popping, Void Ogre Dragon for power and control, and Stardust for control. So that's the reason for them. Apologies if I've just hit the camera. Let's get them out of shot. You know what I'm like. Then for the level 6s, we have a Revived King of Hades, just nice card to have. Doomkaiser Dragon, again. A nice one to have. Blue Sirius, and HTS Simut. Do go into 6s quite a lot, so these are the ones that I do like. I haven't got a Gaia Dragon in here because I don't really have space for it. I know you might be shouting out for that level 6 2/6er, but you know, I just can't find space, so that's it unfortunately. And then for the rank 4s, we have 4 of them. We have Maestroke, Abyss Dweller, Lava Chain, and Emerald. Stall, just good card in general. Mermals, set up. I really do love doing Burial and then summoning Daigusto Emerald to put 2 Malicious back in the deck and then start doing stuff again. It's really nice, and again, Graveyard Control, get back your boss monsters into the deck, just standard stuff. So, that is it guys. I realise it's only a shorter deck profile, but I assume that people just wanted to see how the deck worked. Well, what my version of the deck was, sorry. You can see live duels of it in the description below. I've got a couple, well, I think I've got 3 games against zombies. Sorry, against Bujins. I end up 2-1-ing Bujins, which is really nice. So, yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the deck profile. There will be changes coming up to this, I am sure, with the new set coming out, Legacy of the Valiant. And, yeah, peace out.